Let's now switch gears now to something positive done by Kenyans who joined the rest of the world in celebrating the first ever International Albinism Awareness Day. And as KTN'S Timothy Otieno reports, the event brought together families with not only a common skin color, but also a united stand.
The band builds up a tune and the people start the march. It's a procession that made its way from the KICC through City Hall Way to Taifa Road, then Harambee Avenue to Parliament Road, and finally back to KICC. It was a march of not only solidarity, but also a representation of the pride and the common bond that the albinism community in Kenya share. And out of the huge numbers here, Winrose Simiyu gleefully takes a photo with her two bundles of joy. 1.5-year-old twins Aldrin and Adrian are lucky to be in the arms of their mother after a failed attempt on them last week by a neighbor who tried to kidnap them.
Nilipompeleleza sana na kumuuliza, aliweza kusema ya kwamba la si hivyo, ningetaka tuuze hawa watoto, mwanamke mjinga ambao umekalia mamilioni ya pesa na huku unalia shida.
This is the first time the event is being held on a global scale, this following a resolution by the UN Council in October last year to have June the 13th as the International Albinism Awareness Day.
Ulemavu sio kulemaa, ni kunyanyapaiwa. Negative attitude is the greatest challenge that we have for people with disabilities.
We've come to a time as a country that we cannot have a second-class citizen. We cannot have a first-class and a second-class citizen. Ningependa kueleza hata nyinyi mwende nyumbani mkijua, mkiona mheshimiwa Mwaura mkafikiria ati yeye peke yake ndo anawakilisha, mjue mko na mtetezi mwingine anaitwa Sakaja Johnson. Sawa sawa.
According to research, there is 1 in every 17,000 people globally living with albinism, and in Kenya that number is on a steady rise. The family of George Kamau knows that too well. They have had 2 children with albinism. Last year, the Kenyan government allocated nearly 100 million shillings to persons living with disabilities, those with albinism included. Funds that can go a long way in helping them live a better life.
A lot needs to be done in terms of legislation, in terms of protection, in terms of security of those who are affected.
The people present today here at the KICC grounds to celebrate the International Day of Albinism perhaps represent over 5,000 Kenyans who live with the condition in the country, and they say that if such events are held annually, then they can overcome all stigma that society may bring up against them. Timothy Otieno, KTN, Nairobi.